But the key words are belonging and meaning. In those moments in which we really deeply belong, those moments in which we have this experience of limitless belonging, in those moments we find meaning. And meaning is obviously not something that you can look up in a dictionary like you look up the meaning of a word. Meaning in this sense is when you say, oh, it meant a lot to me. This means a lot to me. And what does that want to say? You want to say, I found rest in it. See? Meaning is that within which you find rest. We are always restless. We are going through life restless. Purpose is not meaning. Purpose is, in a sense, the opposite to meaning. Purpose is that restlessness from one purpose to the next, and there is such a thing as meaningless purpose. And one day we might wake up and we discover, well, my life is full of purpose, but what's the meaning of it all? What's the meaning of it all? And the meaning is that not this restless going on from one achievement to the next, but where you find rest. And where you find ultimate rest, that is the deepest meaning of your life, and that is your religious aspect. That is religion. Religion with a capital R, not these religions here, this one and that one, but religion, religiousness, spirituality if you want, is your connectedness. Religio means re-establishing the tie. That's what it originally, the word meant. The reconnecting. Your religiousness is your reconnecting with that deepest ground of your being where you find rest. That deepest ground of your being where we are all one. And one with ourselves. And one with one another. And one with all the animals and plants and the whole cosmos. One with the universe. Belonging together. Dancing that one great dance. And to link us up with that, that is what religion is in the full sense. And that in those moments when we have this belonging, we find our deepest meaning, and our whole life, and the whole life of the human family from beginning to end, is this quest for meaning, this search for meaning, and that is the religious quest of the human family. That's the history of religion. Again, with a capital R, not yet the religions. The history of religion, the history of spirituality is the human quest for meaning, the human quest for that within which we find ultimate rest, but not a rest of inactivity, but a rest of highly dynamic activity. See, it's a choice for action, the choice for meaning. It's an action that is so perfect that nothing rattles, and therefore it's perfectly still. You see? As long as there is something rattling, it's not the perfect action. It's not the perfect meaning. You have only found it partially. But when everything is in perfect, or the hawk that stands before it dives down, perfectly still, see? Or the hummingbird by the flower, beating its wings so fast you can't even see them beating. That's perfect action. That's perfect action and perfect stillness at the same time. Or the flame that burns perfectly still because there's no draft and there's just perfect stillness. And perfect action at the same time, dynamic action.